Hebrews. This is Prophets of Awakening. This is our Sabbath class, the 16th of September, 2023. What we'll be talking about, topic is studying the Torah, adhering to the Torah. So we'll go into that, break it down. Okay, go to our YouTube channel with the Prophets of Awakening. Check out our videos. We have a lot of videos. These videos have a lot of information within them, and they connect a lot of dots for anyone that's really searching out for the truth and want to understand Israelite culture, Israelite way of life. So, you can like and share and subscribe to the channel if you like what you're hearing and receiving. Okay? If you want to feel the need to support the channel, go down to the Cash App at the bottom of the page. Okay? This is a non-Messianic channel. For those that don't know, we deal with the Tanakh and the Torah. Tanakh being the Old Testament, so-called Book of Remembrance, and the Torah being the first 5 books of the Old Testament that was given to Moses. These are the laws and the statutes and the commandments and all that, and not only that, that was the prior history. Moses was taken up 40 days and 40 nights on Mount Sinai, and the angel of the Lord, Moses, informed him, brought him up to par. He's only human, but these angels are supernatural beings. They've been around from the beginning. So Lord of hosts informed him that him to write down all that had happened in the earth from the time of the beginning all the way to they are coming to Mount Sinai. So that's the construct, content of the Torah. He brought up the par with all that. Okay, so with that being said, welcome to our Shalom and welcome to our channel. Welcome to the Sabbath class. We're going to do our normal, which is a moment of silence. We'll do our Sabbath class, songs, and our current events. Then we'll go into a little need to know information and open up some Q&A. And then we'll go into our topic, which is dealing with the Torah. Okay? So the moment of silence is for the Lord of hosts, our Redeemer, and all that he's doing along with the Creator to bring about our prophesied deliverance in these last days. Okay? Oh Lord, we come before thee at this hour on your day that you're giving unto us for rest and Shabbat, praising you and honoring you because of your position both in heaven and upon the earth, the position in which Creator Yahweh have given unto thee. Through your spirit of counsel, we have awakened to know who we are as a people, who you are as our Savior and our Redeemer. We're thankful for all that you have done, and we're eagerly searching out the scriptures that we may be in the right place at the right time, point of life. This plan. We love you and seek you daily, O Lord. There is none else beside you to redeem us. When we see you in the affairs of the world, when we faithfully await your deliverance. Peace be unto you. Okay. Read a psalm. Okay. Quick. Okay. I'll read Psalm 5. It's a prayer for protection to the chief physician with instruction from David. Okay. Give ear to my word, O Lord. Consider my meditations. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my King, my God. For unto thee will I pray. My voice shall thou hear in the morning, O Lord. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up. For thou art not a God that thy pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in spirit in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing, and the Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. And for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy, and in the field will I worship toward this holy temple. Lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of my enemies, and make thy way straight before my face. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. The inward part is very wicked. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, O God. Let them fall by their own counsel. Cast them off in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice, and let them ever shout for joy, because thy defended them. And let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. For thou, Lord, will bless the righteous with favor, will thou compass him as with a shield. Okay, so there's a whole lot going on with this. So break it down. Okay, so first off, you got to look at these prayers, right? I told you they songs, and David and Messiah. David wrote these songs, and he gave them. The reason why it's saying to the chief musician, because David, you got priests and Levites, and they all got different roles. You got singers. You got a group of Levites that they sing. It's in the, the Most High created them. Just like he did with Lucifer. He put that ability in him. It's in his DNA. They can sing. So David wrote these songs, you know what I'm saying, and gave them to him to use in the temple to sing. That's why you have to understand that. So notice what he's saying. He says, go back to last night. Okay. The guy was saying to you about what melanin is. And, it ain't just fall out the sky. There's an architect behind it. And so, the outward appearance of us as Israelites, we totally different from them. Well, it's the same damn thing on the inside. Our inside ain't the same as this. So look what David says right here. Verse 3, my voice shall thou hear in the morning when I direct my prayer. I'm going to deal with that in a minute. My prayer unto thee, and I will look up. For thou art not a God that have pleasure in wickedness. So we don't have pleasure in wickedness, right? When we created Adam had no wickedness in him. That came later. With what Cain did, and what the serpent did with Eve, got Cain and all the intermixing. So it said, my voice shall thou hear in the morning, O Lord. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and I will look up. For thou art not a God that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. So this is the Lord of hosts. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hast all the workers of iniquity. So go back to the Cain Label. It's the Lord of hosts. Not Yahweh. It's the Lord of hosts that's standing there when they became of age and they came to make their sacrifice. David just told you wickedness that can't stand before him. So what do you do? Because who Cain is, he gave roller skates. So take your offering and everything, get on. Because you know where his origins was. He's wicked. He was conceived in wickedness. So we told him to get on. So anyway, verse 4 said, thou art not a God that have pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hate our workers of iniquity. That's why he sent him on. 6, thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. But as for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy. Check it out. And in fear. Yeah. We went over that about the giants and their descendants and all that. They don't fear the Most High. They got all these characteristics, their height, strength, and all these different characteristics they got from these fallen angels, and they don't fear the Most High. They got a problem with it, so they don't fear it. But David tells you right here, thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord will abhor the bloody discipline. But as for me, as for David, he got power. David got might. Most out of them endowed him. I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy, and in fear will I worship toward thy holy temple. See, in verse 8, lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of mine enemies. Make thy way straight before thy face. So David said right here, it's some wicked ass people on the earth. Shit ain't gonna just go smooth. He said, lead me, around these folks. Some wicked ass folks on the planet. It seems as if 99% of the people don't understand that. So he says, lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of my enemies, and make thy way straight before my face. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Yeah? Their inward parts, back to last night, their inward parts is very wicked. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Like I said, they gonna keep on trying to compare us and make them all the same. It just happens some of them dark skinned, and it just happens some of them light skinned and all this bullshit. But it's most I created melanin. And melanin makes you dark. And it's all kind of characteristics go with that. And if they ain't going down like that, it's something wrong. This is what David's saying, telling you. So he says, destroy thou them. Yeah. David, destroy thou them. But there ain't nothing else left. He said, destroy them, O God. Let them fall by their own counsel. Cast them into the multitude of their transgressions. They have rebelled against thee. So I told you, see what he says? He says, 10, destroy thou them, O God. Let them fall by their own counsel. Cast them as the multitude of their transgressions. So let's go to, right quick to Daniel. And he said, destroy them because of their transgressions, right? Well, I showed you in chapter 8. He says right here, Daniel chapter 8, verse 23. And in the latter time of their kingdom, the Greek kingdom, Cain descendants, Japheth, when the transgressors, that's what they are. That's what the melanin identified, like he said, you see their track record, you see their appearance, right? So they know where the hell they inside the same as our inside. They transgressors. See that? 23. In the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to a fool. Like you say, you see a baby snake, he's gonna get big. So when he get big, he didn't blossom, came to a fool. So that's why they started with Cain, and then by the time we get over to Daniel, they done blossom, grown. I mean, it's evident what they are. So he says, and in the latter times of their kingdom, when the transgressors come to a fool, a king of fear. So when they came to a fool, that ultimate person they're looking for, wickedness came out of them. A king of fierce countenance, understanding dark sentences, shall stand up. It was Antiochus. Like I said, there ain't no coincidence. He destroyed the Israelite temple. He destroyed their land. He ran them out. Like I said, all that happened. But I'm just lining up the dots for you. So that's what's going on with that. So with that being said, I want to go back to the beginning of this. I told you David is the Messiah, right? Verse 3, he says, I start at verse 1. Psalm 5. Give ear, O my words, O Lord. Consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my King and my God. For unto thee will I pray. See that? So he says, unto thee will I pray. Well, we go to 2 Samuel. This is super important because you ain't praying to the right person. So we go to 2 Samuel, right? In chapter 7. So, like I said, David wanted to build the Lord a house, right? Lord a house. Nathan told him in verse 3, yeah, go ahead on, build my house. But Nathan didn't go through the process. Nathan didn't go and inquire the Lord first to find out what the Lord think about David building the house. He just told him go do with all the heart. So verse 4 says, and it came to pass that night that the word of the Lord came unto Nathan, saying, go and tell my servant David, thus said the Lord, shall thou build me a house for me to live in. So this way we pick it up at Nathan go and tell David all this. Then we get to 2 Samuel verse 17. Then it says, according to all these words and according to all this vision, go to Melon again, vision, pineal gland. So did Nathan speak unto David. Now, verse 18. Then when King David sat before the Lord, see that? And he said, not Yahweh, sat before the Lord, and he said, who am I, O Lord God, and what is my house that thou hast brought me here to? So when we say my house, it's all his wives, it's all his children, his men. Why you so worried? Why you so interested in me? Why you got Nathan come and tell me this? Then now I'm here sitting in front of you. So notice who he's sitting in front of. Go back to the psalm I just read. And he said, I'm gonna pray to you. He ain't praying to Yahweh. So all of us gonna pray to Yahweh, but David praying to the Lord of hosts? No, that ain't how it works. So anyway, let's look at the conversation. And what can David say moreover unto thee? I'm in verse 20. For thou, Lord God, knowest thy servant. Thy word for thy word's sake, and according to thy own heart, hast thou done all these great things to make thy servant know them. Wherefore thou art great, O Lord God, for there is none like thee, neither is there any God, any angel beside thee, according to all that we have heard with our ears. And what one nation in the earth is like unto thy people, even like Israel, whom God went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make him a name, and to do for you a great and terrible for thy name, and for thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nation on their God. And thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever. And thou, O Lord, art become their God. Right? 25. Now, O Lord God, the words that thou hast spoken concerning thy servant and concerning his house, establish it forever. Do as thou hast said, and let thy name be magnified forever, saying, the Lord of hosts. See that? Not Yahweh, the Lord of hosts is the God over Israel. And let the house of thy servant David be established before thee. Then 27. For thou, O Lord of hosts, God of Israel, has revealed this to thy servant, saying, I will build thee a house. Therefore, as thy servant found it in his heart to pray this prayer unto thee. Yeah. So you're on Prim Road. If you trying to pray to Yahweh, you're on Prim Road. So David is straightening it out right here. That's the whole purpose of the songs and all that. He went and he wrote all these songs when she know about the temple going to get built. He found out Solomon was going to build it. David wrote all these songs for them to praise the Lord, the Lord holds in the temple. Okay? So you say, what you talking about? Well, like I said, Yahweh got a temple in heaven. Well, his angels up there. That's who's praising him. It's a temple on earth. It's the Lord of hosts temple. That's his house in Jerusalem. So we down here, we praising him. Right? Let that ferment. Okay? So anyway, it was Psalm 5. Okay? Let's see some of this here right quick. screen. Okay, yeah, so with that being said, we go to the current event. There's a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? Got your shoes up. So this guy that did the crew over in I can't I think it's Ethan TORAH, I can't say his name, but anyway, show you what he got going on. I don't think a lot of it's registering with a lot of people what's really going on.
Of Burkina Faso, Africa's youngest president, Ibrahim Traoré, has been keeping to his promise of transforming the country and ensuring a better life for his people. He has already launched and embarked on multiple developmental projects, as well as following up with projects that were launched before he rose to power. Ibrahim Traoré rose to the limelight a few months ago and has already made a lot of headlines, either for his outspoken nature, his dedication to the military uniform which he wears everywhere, or his way of greeting his peers and colleagues. The rest of the world, especially France, might not like him, but Burkinabés love him. In this video, we shall be counting down 7 projects either initiated by Ibrahim Traoré or to be continued by him. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. 1. Modernization of all roads in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso has always struggled with inadequate roads, which is why there has been a lot of resentment. Despite being rich in mineral resources, the country is still one of the poorest on the continent, with an inadequate road network. However, Ibrahim Traoré has continued from where his predecessors stopped by investing in road construction and rehabilitation projects to improve the quality and connectivity of its road network. This includes the construction of new roads, widening existing ones, and upgrading gravel roads to paved surfaces. Cross-border roads also play a crucial role in facilitating regional trade, connecting Burkina Faso with neighboring countries. Examples of road construction projects currently ongoing in Burkina Faso include the Boromo-Bobo-Dioulasso Highway, the Kupele-Fadangoma Road, and the Ouagadougou-Bobo-Dioulasso Highway. These projects involve the construction of paved.
So you gotta. I'm showing you the stuff and trying to keep you informed with it because you gotta know. I just told you what you're dealing with. What they keep on saying, and all the other righteous men, they keep on praying to the Lord. There's some wicked ass folks out there that, you know, we see that from the transatlantic slave trade. So you got to know they itching for a scratch. They trying to kill this dude. They trying to find as we speak, they trying to find a way to kill him. And they trying to find a way to kill all those people over in Gabon. In Niger, the one they coup in Niger, believe me, because of the media and the way the world is today, they got to find some kind of way. But the Most High brought them out in the open. So they can't just do like they did back in the day because so many eyes and AI technology and all that, that's all over the world now. They can't do what they used to do back in the day. But they trying to find a way. They believe me, they up all night trying to find a way to kill this Negro right here, and all the Negroes in Niger, and the ones in Gabon and Mali. It's gonna be some crazy shit gonna happen now. They trying to figure out how to do it. It ain't gonna go right because it's hammer time. But believe me, they itching for a scratch. They're trying to get rid of these Negroes. But the problem is, if they could, they'll drop a damn hand grenade over there in Boulder, Colorado, and get rid of Dion. They can't do it though. But if they could, that's what they'll do. That's what they did back in the day. But anyway, so he building roads and transforming the place. You got all these people with him.
Transportation and trade in the region.
They want him gone.
The realities of the work on the ground demonstrate the immense progress made in a short period. Previously, the roads were degraded, narrow, and unsafe. But thanks to the commitment of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, this reality has changed radically. In just 9 months, over 70 kilometers of roads have been built. and others are currently under construction to facilitate transportation within the framework of economic development, along with bridges to ease river crossings. Traders can now transport their goods more easily and safely. The inhabitants of the regions traversed by these new roads, filled with joy, have expressed their gratitude to Ibrahim Traoré. 2. Construction of Ouagadougou Airport. Ouagadougou Airport is an airport development project in Burkina Faso.
Optimum internet.
Okay, so let's look at that. I mean, let's look at the whole situation for as, like I said, looking at the creation and looking how things go. So, you look at Africa, you see how abundant it is, all this way, everything in. And that's why all these countries just drawn off of it. Well, we saw Creator made melanin. Well, we see that's where it's evident at. It's all over Africa. And so that's where he is. That's where he is. When he came down, he a black man. He came down, that's where he started creating black folks in Africa. That's where everything going down there. Now he back. He gave them a time period, and now he back. You can see the evidence of it. So you say, what are you talking about? Look at it. It's trying to keep a lot of this stuff if you're not searching out, you won't get into
And first at 5, we are tracking rain for the weekend. Right now, this is a live look at the radar. We're also looking at the rain because we've seen a lot come down and more is on the way. And following the heavy rain that we all saw yesterday, this could come and make it worse for some areas as they're continuing to clean up. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jonathan Martin, in for Faith Jesse.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. Thanks for being with us tonight. Right now, parts of South Atlanta are still working to recover after flash flooding damaged property in that area. We have team coverage tonight. Molly Oak at Clark Atlanta University and our chief meteorologist, Chris Holcomb, timing out the weekend forecast. But we begin with Karis Belcher with more on the extensive cleanup that's going on at the historic Central United Methodist Church.
The senior pastor and members here at the Central United Methodist Church tell me they've never seen flooding like this. And aside from the parking lot, the fellowship hall of the building,
they ain't never seen like this before.
took the brunt of the damage.
This video shows the parking lot of the Central United Methodist Church Thursday. And this is the lot today, a thick layer of mud completely coating the pavement.
First thing that happened when I saw the water was, that's not central. What am I looking at?
Vance Ross is the senior pastor of Central United. He says he's never seen flooding like Thursday during his 5 years leading the congregation.
I couldn't begin to say how much water came in. I can say this, it looked like a river, fast-moving river, was pouring into a lake.
The fellowship hall, he says, was damaged the most. Inside, a 4-foot-high water line marks the height of the flooding. Chairs, tables, and pews are completely turned over.
Our trustees and others are looking at the extent of the damage, are getting people in to begin to look at restoration.
Today, church trustees and other members.
See what I'm saying? So we back. We back. And, we ain't got nothing to do with the church. We ain't got shit to do with it. All this came into existence in that little time period he gave them. If they concocted. They concocted the New King James and the New Testament, all that, but it's up. So then you got to go to these HBCUs. They create just like with your farms, when they breeding farms. Yeah, they got Negroes, had them breeding women and create more and more slaves. Well, that's all these HBCUs. They create these boule ass niggas. So he through with it. So look at that. That's the beast system we're dealing with. Everybody waiting on the come. Been here. Yeah. It's Clark University, famous Clark University. All this breeding is, come on, all this breeding is boule ass niggas. They ain't breeding no Hebrew, right?
A strong storm dropped about 2 inches of rain in less than 2 hours. Photos and videos from Atlanta captured images of how the floods impacted.
Who it is moving on the water in the beginning? Come on.
The video above shows one scene where a parking lot was turned into a small lake, swallowing up cars and even part of a FedEx truck. The image below shows vehicles that were swept downhill by fast-moving floodwater, landing in a flooded parking lot by Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Xavier Boykin just wanted to get a ride.
Come on, man.
Lung problems?
Work. But Uber after Uber kept canceling on him. The reason Clark Atlanta University was
You got to go and look at this on YouTube to get the impact of it.
According to a statement from Atlanta Mayor Andrew Dickens, parts of the campus
It's
received 3 hours worth of rain in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All this going on right now. It started a couple days ago.
People were literally kicking through water, Boykin said. It was extremely scary because it was a hazard. There are a lot of electrical devices going on. I know multiple people who had their kitchen flooded, and a lot of damage has already been done. Meteorology.
Anybody heard anything about this?
No, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
It's going on right now.
yes, I did, and it goes back to, what you was talking about earlier. All of these things that are happening, they are not factoring in that the creator is part of this, right? He's
Right.
making all of this happen. So this so-called big famous church there in Atlanta, it gets flooded out, right? Within the Clark
Yeah.
universities, you have the students that are being trapped in the dorms because they couldn't push the doors open because the water came in so fast, right? So a lot of people are not hearing about this because they are not understanding that is so many of us that are into other things and not being awakened to the fact of what's going on around them. It's like you say, they are creating more boule, more they're into the big fraternities and sororities and all of that. Nobody, not too many people are focusing in on what's going on in the world. And you said this before, they're sending their kids off to college at 18. They're sending them away from home into a world that is full of wickedness. So I just have to say, I see the Lord of hosts, he's working.
Okay, yeah, right. So like I said, and they got you all, everybody all talking about a beast system coming, and you waiting on it when it's the system. The church, Christianity, all that, that's a beast system. It came into existence right after Israel was destroyed, after Pilgrim was destroyed. We at the end of it now. That's why we're seeing all this. So
Yeah.
I informed everybody about Spain, the significance Spain had to play with all this. And when Titus and Vespasian came and ran the Edomites out, they had been there the whole time during the time of the Gentiles, which was the Greeks, Hellenistic era. So when Titus came, they ran them out. Israel had been there. So they went to Spain. He sent Herod's lineage house, just like David's house, they sent Herod's lineage to Spain. That's why when you go back and do your research, all the wickedness that came on earth came from Spain and Portugal. They the ones behind the transatlantic slave trade. They sent the Nina and the Pina in Santa Marina over here, it all came from Spain. Look at this. Right here. Remember the story I keep going through in Genesis chapter 18 with the when he happened. He showed up, told Abraham, you're gonna have a son, but I'm here, I'm on my way to Sodom and Gomorrah. Some wicked ass shit going on in Sodom and Gomorrah. And I'm going to judge it. So it's a specific way he judged it. The same way he did Egypt. He brought the hailstone, all that down on top of it. Well, look at it. Like I say, to get the impact of this, you got to go Google it.
Thunderstorms and heavy rainfall are forecast across much of northern and eastern mainland Spain September 12th.
September 12th.
Storms lingering in far eastern areas September 13th. Strong winds, lightning, and hail.
Same time it's happening over here in Atlanta. Look at that. You gotta see how big these hailstones is. Ain't that what he said, dude? To transgressors, take them outside the city and stone them. You ain't got us doing what he ain't doing. Oh, yeah. This the God that we waiting on. This how he coming back. That's how he manifests himself.
1.6 inches per hour are expected across parts of the affected areas. The Spanish state meteorological
you think he's coming back in the sky on a white horse? No. This
is
how he coming back.
Across the affected areas.
This how you gonna know it's him. So like I said, you have to go to the video and check it out.
Flooding could block regional rail lines. Freight and passenger
the name of the video is
cancellations are likely.
Stones fell from the sky on Spain. Crazy hailstorms and floods in Venice. So yeah, all this happening at the same time. That's what the trick coming in at. So that's how he manifests himself. Like I said, he sent Moses first to Egypt. Told him, your God, my God told him, let us go. So who your God is? Who the hell is your God? Okay, he kept on telling them. Then he showed them what kind of God who he was. He came he came in the plagues. He came in the 10 plagues. So they got to thinking, JC coming. That ain't how he come. See? That's how you gonna find. That's how you gonna meet him. Trying to keep from getting drowned or getting wrapped upside the head by a big ass hailstone. That's how you gonna meet him. That's how it go down. Okay. So with that being said, I was gonna open up for some Q&A. Anybody have any questions or comments about what we just talked about last night? Dialogue on it a little bit, chop it up. Anything you want some understanding on? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play this little video. All right, somebody got something?
No, sir. I'll just wait. Thank you.
Yeah.
Melanin is a chemical key to life. There is nothing else to study in science.
Ain't nothing else to study in science.
We call it chemi, which means black.
So let's look at this. So what the hell is Sir Francis Bacon and Newton, Isaac Newton, Ben Franklin, what the hell they study? He just told you there ain't nothing else. Melanin. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't not you in a struggle right now. You know, to keep with the JC, but you ain't just him. You got to throw Ben Franklin ass away. Bacon, all these clowns they done gave you on Mount Rushmore and all that. What made them great? If melanin is the only thing, so is everything. What they were studying? No.
The people who study melanin particles call what they're studying, the science is called chemistry. What you call chemistry, the study of melanin particles that go around in the orbit. We call it electrons, protons, solitons. Those are melanin particles. That's why we call it chemistry. And the country you come from is called Kemet, which some people call Egypt. There's nothing else to study but melanin. And if you study chemistry or heard of chemistry and haven't heard the word melanin, you have just been studying social science. Melanin?
No, that's why he didn't want us to keep the connection between us and Africa and didn't want us to read and all that, because that's already what we was doing. That's all these people we talking about, the pharaohs and all that, that's all they were studying. But the melanin, who is a Negro that created it up in heaven. That's why the people down there, they're trying to figure out what he was doing, what he did. And it had nothing to do with the white man. And they came and brought us over here, scattered us all over the place with all this garbage that he gave us. That's all they was doing. There's a Negro in heaven. The angels in heaven black, blue black. And so they trying to figure out what they had did down on earth. Tell him what he did with the melanin and the stars and all that. Yeah, shit to do with the white man. Okay? That's all Bible. Torah. You got shit to do with the white man. Come on. Is this something? So, like I said, nobody have no questions or comments before we go into, I'm going to start reading out the Torah. Read out Deuteronomy. The questions or comments about anything before we move forward?
No, sir.
Okay, so like I was saying before, Torah is, when you hear Most High says, let me read it right quick, give you an example. And he says that in the last days, he's going to raise David back up. Right? So he says in Ezekiel, he's going to 37, so verse, starting at verse 23, says, I'll start at 22, and I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel. So notice that ain't nothing over here. It ain't over here. We've been taking outside of where we live and what we do. That's why we a lot of the situation we in. We got to go back. Like I said, over there, that's where the angels and the gods and all, that's where they at. Your signs is the continent of Africa. And that's what we take it from there. So, 22, and I will make them one nation and land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be over them all, and they shall be there shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all. Neither shall they defile themselves anymore with their idols, nor with their detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions. But I will save them out of all their out of the dwelling places wherein they have sinned, and I will cleanse them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God. So let's look at that. Now we know, like I said, you got most people, like I was saying, these bootleg ass Negroes that keep on making you connect yourself with them when there ain't no connection. It's totally different. You can see it when you look at them and look at you, it's totally different. Something else going on. So he says, 23, neither shall they defile themselves anymore with their idols. Where we get the idols from? Them. Nor with their detestable things. Where we get that from? Them. Nor with their transgressions. They the transgressors. So we weren't transgressing. Abel. Righteous Abel. Adam, all that was righteous. Where we get the transgression from? From the transgressor. Them. So it says, nor with any other transgression, but I will save them from them. I will save them out of their dwelling places. Where we at? Where they at? You think, right? And I will save them out of their dwelling places wherein they have sinned, and I will cleanse them. So shall they be my people, and I'll be their God. So back like he same thing he did with Adam. The man who he formed, he took him, put him in the garden, separated him. He coming back and do the same thing right here. So I don't care damn who it is. Is it Malcolm X or Farrakhan or whoever the hell it is? If they steady trying to combine you together with them, it's a nut bucket. That's how you identify it, right? The creator, the one that's over there that did everything over in Africa, he ain't with it. You know, so they contrary to the creator, contrary to the Lord of hosts. So 25 says, and David, my servant, shall be king over them, and they shall all have one shepherd. Right? Why David? Because David gonna go to the Torah. Say they shall also work, they shall also walk in my judgments, observe my statutes, and do them. And they shall dwell in the land I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your fathers have dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children, and their children's children forever. And my servant David shall be the prince over them. Because David's going to take them back to the Torah. That's why he's going to raise them up. So when he started talking about commandments, statutes, the judgments, and all that, that's the Torah. So what I just told you about the hailstones and the flooding and all that, what is that? That's judgments. That's what the Israelites, and especially the priests and the Levites, that was their job. They ain't doing nothing no different than what they created and the Lord of hosts doing. He bringing judgment. That's what they supposed to be doing. We got over here because we stopped doing what he do. That's how we attach to, that's why he got to cleanse us. We picked up all this bullshit, that's what they do. And throw the Torah away. Okay? So let's go and read it. Like I said, Torah is the 35 books of the Old Testament. This angel we talking about, Lord of hosts, came down and gave it to Moses. And then he also briefed him and told him everything that had happened on the earth from the beginning till when he met him on Mount Sinai. He gave him all the information and brought him up to Paul. That's why it's obvious. These nut buckets went and got a lot of that information on books and all that, scattered all that. Ain't that what a degenerate do? It's like a snake. You say you pick the snake up, he's a snake. You don't bite your ass. So same thing. These degenerates. Instead of trying to pattern and assess stuff off a damn degenerate. They degenerates. Okay? And then, like I said, lacking melanin. That's the civilizing factor. There's in humans, it's the melanin is a civilizing factor that can keep you from laying with a monkey or laying with a sheep or laying with a same sex. That's where the melanin come in. The brother was breaking down the fact that when And like I said, we put all this in, we're not zeroing in on this, but with conception, like you said, when the semen, the semen goes to the egg, this melanin, it encompasses all that. It gets circuit, just cover the whole thing, and that's what caused the fetus to form. It's the eyes. The brother was showing where the eyes when the baby forming, the eyes at first, because the eyeball is a magnificent object. So it's just a big old ball of melanin. Then it forms into the eyes. So you don't have no melanin, then what the hell, what's going on? Then you wonder why some people got blue eyes, green eyes, all that bullshit. But when it's done with the melanin, you're gonna get brown eyes, piercing brown eyes. They're like the silverback gorilla. And they all other animals. They got brown, piercing brown eyes. So anyway, that's how it works. You gotta line yourself up with it in order to get any kind of understanding on trying to deal with the Torah or deal with the Old Testament. So I'm gonna start reading Deuteronomy, right? So it says, "These are the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side of Jordan in the wilderness, in the plains over against the Red Sea, between Paran, Tophal, and Lebanon, and Hazarah, and this, I can't say this verse, so verse 2, there are 11 days journey from Horeb by the way of Mount Seir unto Kadesh Arba. And it came to pass in the 40th year, in the 11th month, in the 11th month, on the first day of the month, that Moses spake unto the children of Israel according to all that the Lord had given him in commandments unto them." So right here, this is my example. What I'm saying is, like I said, we ain't light got to be shining on it for you to get a gist of what's happening. It says, I told you, it's a time period. When that time period is up, shit that you've been seeing happening is over with. But these people want to try to keep on trying to make it happen when he showed you a magnificent sign that the shit over with. Instead of trying to bring you back. That's like New Orleans. Look at all the shit happening in New Orleans. They came right back with the Mardi Gras. But what do you think you're going to do? Anyway, verse 3. And it came to pass. See that? That's the sign. Shit over. It came to pass in the 40th year, in the 11th month, on the first day of the month, that Moses spake unto the children of Israel according to all that the Lord has given him the commandments unto them. And after he had slain, see that? After he had slain Sihon, the king of the Amorites, this is what he told Abraham in Genesis 15, which he dwelt in Hezbollah, and Og, the king of Bashan, which dwelt at Azroth in Edra. On this side of Jordan, in the land of Moab, began Moses to declare his law, saying, "The Lord our God spake unto us at Horeb, saying, Ye have dwelt long enough in his mouth. Turn ye and take your journey and go to the mount of the Amorites, and unto all the places nigh thereunto in the plains, and in the hills, and in the vales, and in the south by the seaside, to the land of the Canaanites, and unto Lebanon, unto the great river, the river Euphrates. Behold, I set the land before you. Go in and possess it, the land which the Lord swore unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and give unto them and to their seed forever." So time up. Whatever these Amorites, these Canaanites are doing, it's over with. Time is up. So what's the difference in these Amorites? He told Abraham that in Genesis 15. The time of Amorites ain't yet came. But here it is. Time of Amorites came right here. So It's a timeline on Gentile. Now we know, we see it. Look what he's doing. The time up. So he says, verse 9, and I spake unto you at that place, saying, I am not able to hear you or myself alone. Okay, bear you, myself alone. The Lord your God hath multiplied you, and behold, ye are this day as the stars of heaven for a multitude. The Lord God of your fathers make you 1,000 times so many more as ye, and bless you as he hath promised you. How can I myself alone bear your cumbrance and your burden and your gifts? So let's look at that. So it says, he promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that how many Israelites he's going to produce. He's going to make them like the sands of the sea. Why he do it? David had 7 wives. And that's how he done it. The melanin. And we produce way more women than men. So you got a problem with that, then you got a problem with him. You're in the same boat with these damn Gentiles and these boot ass niggas. That's how he done it. Let's read it again. The Lord your God hath multiplied you, and behold, ye are this day as the star of the heaven for a multitude. Like I said, how he do it? That's a simple ass question. We already know how he did. So he says, the Lord your God, the God of your fathers, make you 1,000 times as many more as you are, and bless you as he have promised you. So we just went through the process of what melanin is. So each and every one of these Negroes, when he multiplied them like the sands of the sea, this is how they came about. They jewels. But these folks they disregard, they don't see them as that. The eyeballs start out as a ball of melanin. That's how each and every one of them came about. Okay? How can I myself alone bear your cumbrance and your burden and your strife? Take you wise men and understanding and known above your and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you. And he answered me and said, the thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men, and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, captains over hundreds, captains over 50s, captains over 10s, and officers among the others. So like I said before, right here, look at this verse right here. Go to Genesis, Book of Enoch. It's the same way it happened. Captains, you had the 200 angels that came down. That's just the wicked ones, but they was captains over different thousands, over hundreds, and all that like that. How did they come into existence? They was wonderfully made. Each one of them was wonderfully made. So he came to the earth and did the same thing right here. These Negroes. This is why they hate it. This is why nobody don't want to deal with them. This is why everybody got a problem with them. And then the brainwash the Negroes to hate them. But look what he said. So I took the chief of your tribe, wise men, known, and made them heads over captains of thousands, captains over hundreds, and captains over 50s, captains over 10s, officers among them. Well, how he made them? That's what we fumbling with. How he made them? Come on. And I charge your judges at this time, saying, hear the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is with him. So that's the melanin righteousness, the tie with the melanin. He made them, when he made them righteous to do this. Right here. Not shit else, not play football, basketball, and all that bullshit. He made them to do this. Right here. See, ye shall not respect persons in judgment, and ye shall hear the small as well as the great, and ye shall not be afraid of the face of man. The judgment of God, judgment is God's, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it. And I commanded you at that time all the things which ye shall do. And when, like I said before, these Gentiles, you know, ain't no John Naismith and none of this. Ain't no sports arenas and shit right here when they talking to them. That ain't what he created them for. Quincy Jones, Motown. That ain't what he created them for. That's what we get sidebarred at. You got to fast backwards to when he created them. And why he created them. And how. So 19. And when we departed from horror, we went through all that of the great and terrible wilderness which ye saw by the way of the mountain of the Amorites, as our Lord our God commanded us, and we came to Kadesh Harbor. And I said unto you, ye are coming to the mountain of the Amorites, which the Lord our God do give unto us. Behold, the Lord thy God hath set the land before thee. Go up to possess it, as the Lord God of thy fathers hath said unto thee. Fear not, neither be discouraged. And ye came near unto me, every one of you, and said, we will send men before us, and they shall search us out the land, and bring us word again by the way that we must go up, and into the cities we shall come. And the saving and the saying pleased me well. And I took 12 men of you, and one of a tribe, and they turned and went up into the mountains and came into the valley of Escal and searched it out. So this is what I mean by, you know, the reason why I go to such lengths to break down everything. So look right here. The average person read this, and it's going to be like water on a duck back, because they ain't going to get it. But it says right here, like I said, they in the land of the Canaanites. We know who the Canaanites are. We know who the Amorites are. They children of the giant, are these fallen angels. Well, what are fallen angels at? They up in the mountains. So let's look at this. And ye came near unto me, every one of you, and said, we will send men before us. And they said, search us out, search us out the land, and bring us word again by the way that we must go, and into the cities that we shall come. And the sayings pleased me, the sayings pleased me, and I took 12 men of you, one of a tribe. Here you go, 24. And they turned and went up into the mountain. See that? First they went up into the mountain. That's what an angel had. The damn Amorites and the Canaanites and all them signs that he up there. Right? So he went up into the mountains and came into, so he went into the mountains first and came into the valley of Escal and searched it out. So the valley where this giant is up in the mountains. Giant, the angel up there. Okay? And then, now, like I said before, for the nut buckets, Moses came to Mount Horeb. It was an angel on Mount Horeb, not Yahweh. Okay, anyway. 25. And they took out the fruit of the land in their hands and brought it down unto us, and brought us word again and said, it is a good land which the Lord our God do give us. Notwithstanding, ye would not go up, but rebel against the commandments of the Lord your God. So, like I was saying, every chance I get, I come across a new book, I let everybody else know about it. So, the book of Adam and Eve. When you go back and if you got the book of Adam and Eve, you know, you get a chance to go back, look at it again. Look where Jared and them at. Jared and those people you reading about, the 10 men before the flood. They up. They elevated. It's like we just read. They went up into the mountain and came to the valley of Ascot. So that's where be Jared and all them. Enoch them dealing with angels. Dealing with the Lord house. They're in an elevated place. They tricked them down off of that plateau, wherever they was at. They tricked them down. And that's how we get to where we at today. But they wasn't down. They was up at an elevated place. These angels is it. Anyway, so it says, notwithstanding, ye not go up, but rebelled against the commandments of the Lord your God, and ye murmured in your tents and said, because the Lord hated us and have brought us forth out of the land of Egypt to deliver us into the hands of the Amorites to destroy us. Whether shall we go up, or our brethren have discouraged our heart, saying, the people is greater and taller than we. The cities are great and walled up to heaven. And moreover, we have seen the sons of the Anakim there. Then I said unto you, dread not, neither be afraid of them. The Lord your God is going before you. He shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt, before your eyes, and in the wilderness, where thou hast seen how that the Lord thy God bare thee, as a man doeth bear his son, in all the way that ye went, until ye came into this place. Yet in this thing ye did not believe in the Lord your God, who went in the way before you to search you out a place to pitch your tents in fire by night, and to show you by the way you should go in a cloud by day. And the Lord heard the voice of your words on the rock, and swore, saying, surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see that good land which I swore to give unto their father. Say Caleb, son of Jephunneh, he shall see it, and to him will I give the land that I've trodden upon, and to his children, because he have wholly followed the Lord. As for the Lord was angry with me for your sake, saying, thou shalt not go in thither. But Joshua, the son of Nun, which standeth before thee, he shall go in thither. Encourage him, and he shall cause Israel to inherit it. Moreover, your little ones, which he said should be a prey, and your children, which in that day have no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. But as for you, turn you, take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. Okay. Then he answered and said unto me, we have sinned against the Lord. When we go up and fight according to all that the Lord our God commanded us, and when ye have girded on every man his weapon of war, ye were ready to go up in the hill. And the Lord said unto me, say unto them, go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest ye be smitten before your enemies. So I spake unto you, and ye would not hear, nor rebelled against the commandments of the Lord, and went presumptuously up into the hill. And the Amorites, which dwelt in that mountain, came out against you, chased you as bees do, and destroyed you in fear, even unto Hormah. And ye returned and wept before the Lord, but the Lord will not hearken to your voice, nor give ear to you. So ye abode in Kadesh many days, according unto the days that ye abode there. So that was Deuteronomy chapter 1. Anybody got any comments on anything they heard? Or I'm going to read one more chapter. Any comments or any questions? Okay, chapter 2. These the years in the wilderness. Then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. As the Lord spake unto me, we compassed Mount Seir many days. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, ye have compassed this mountain long enough. Turn ye northward, and command thou the people, saying, ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren and the children of Esau, which dwell at Seir, and they shall be afraid of you. Take ye good heed unto yourselves, therefore, meddle not with them, for I will not give you their land, nor so much as a foot breadth, because I have given them the Mount Seir unto Esau for possession. Ye shall buy meat of them for money that ye may eat, and ye shall also buy water of them for money that ye may drink. For the Lord thy God hath blessed thee in all the works of thy hand. You know that, like walking through this great wilderness these 40 years, the Lord thy God hath been with thee, thou hast lacked nothing. And when we passed by from our brethren and the children of Esau, which dwelt at Seir, through the way of the plain from Elo and from Ezon Gaber, we turned and passed by the way of the wilderness of Moab. And the Lord said unto me, distress not the Moabites, neither continue with them in battle, for I will not give you their land for possession, because I have given Ar unto the children of Lot for possession. The Eman dwelt therein in time past, a people great and many and tall as the Anak, which also were counted giants as the Anakim. But the Moabites called them Eman, and the Horim also dwelt in Seir before time. But the children of Esau succeeded them when they had destroyed them from before them and dwelt in their seed, as Israel did with the land of his possession, which the Lord gave unto them. Now rise up, said I, and get you over to the book of Zerah. And we went up over the book of Zerah in the space in which we came from Kedash Barna until we were able to come over to the book of Zerah. Okay? It was 30 and 8 years until all the generations of the men of war were wasted out from among the hosts, as the Lord swore unto them. For indeed the hand of the Lord was against them, to destroy them from among the hosts, until they were consumed. So it came to pass, when all the men of war were consumed and dead from among the people, that the Lord spake unto me, saying, Thou art to pass over through Ar, the coast of Moab, this day. And when thou comest nigh over against the children of Ammon, distress them not, no meddle with them, for I will not give you the land of the children of Ammon any possession, because I have given them to the children of Lot for possession. They also was accounted land of giants. Giants dwelt therein in old time, and the Ammonites called them Zezim, and a people great and many and tall as the Anakim. But the Lord destroyed them before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their seed, as he did to the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir. When he destroyed the Horim from before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their stead, even unto this day. And the Abram was dwelt in Havinim, even unto Azal, the capital, which came forth out of Captor, destroy them and dwell in their city. Rise up, take your journey, pass over the river Ar, Arnon. Behold, I have given unto them thy hand, Sihon the Amorite, king of Heshbon and his land. Begin to possess it and continue with him in battle. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heavens, who shall hear report of thee, and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee. So let's look at this right here. Like I was talking about last night, people want to keep saying, we ain't doing this and we won't do this and this, that, and another, right? He says right here, the Lord of hosts, rise up, this verse, Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 22. These giants, the Gentiles ain't shit. These giants right here. So, Deuteronomy chapter 2, rise ye up, talking to the Israelites, take your journey, pass over the river Arnon. Behold, I have given into thy hand Sihon the Amorite, king of Heshbon and his land. Begin to possess it and continue with him in battle. Here you go right here, 25. This day I will begin to put dread in thee and the fear of thee upon the nations. like I said, just like a turn on light switch. Yesterday, they was having us in a kind of way. Today, they got fear in them and dread. That's how the Lord. That's what I mean by he continues to be disrespected. This is what he capable of. You go to bed one night, one thing happening, wake up the next morning, there's some more shit happening. He changed the game. Okay? So it says 26. And I sent messengers out of the wilderness of Kadesh unto Cheyenne, king of Heshbon, with the word of peace, saying, let me pass through thy land, and I will go along by the highway, and I will neither turn unto the right hand nor unto the left. Thou shalt sell me meat for money, that I may eat, and give me water for money, for I may drink. Only I will pass through on my feet, as the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and the Moabites, which dwell in Ar, did unto me, until I shall pass over Jordan into the land which the Lord our God giveth us. But Cheyenne, king of Heshbon, would not let us pass by him. For the Lord our God hardened his spirit and made his heart obstinate, that he might deliver him into thy hand as appeared this day. And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have begun to give, here go again, I have begun to give Shinar and his land before thee again to possess, that thou mayest inherit his land. Then Cheyenne came out against us, he and his people, to fight at Jahaz. And the Lord our God delivered him before us, and we smote him and his sons and all his people. And we took all his cities at that time and utterly destroyed the men and the women and the little girls, every city, and the little ones of every city, but we left none to remain. Only the cattle we took for a prey unto ourselves, and the spoils of the city which we took from Arah, which is by the brink of the river of Arnon, and from the city that is by the river, even unto Gilead. There was not one city too strong for us, but the Lord our God delivered all unto us, only unto the land of the children of Ammon thou camest not, nor unto any place of the river Jacob, nor unto the cities in the mountains, nor unto whatsoever the Lord our God forbade us. Okay, so that was Deuteronomy chapter 2. Anybody have any comments or questions about anything I read? They want to talk about it? Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nobody have no comments or anything for we? Nobody have no comments. I'm gonna close out. Everybody good? No questions from last night? During the week? Yeah. So one of the things I want to talk about right quick is like I said, all this water and all this catastrophe coming. Another aspect of that is to look at it is these people are causing a lot of this. You know, you got people saying, they can't do that. Yeah, they just like I think it's Bill Gates in Atlanta. They buying up all the properties what black folks say. They buying up in those regions, and then so look at where all the catastrophes going down there too. Just like in Hawaii, they buying. So it's something they know that we don't know. And my thing is, they know we leaving. They know they already got a plan for us to leave. So they buying up all the land that where we at, knowing that knowing what's gonna be the final outcome of us, that we ain't gonna be here. So they, like I said before, it's just like roaches, crabs in a bucket in the hood. When you got one guy that's slanging dope and he go to jail, then you got 3 or 4 others jocking trying to get that area where he had to get the money. They don't see the wickedness of it. They just too busy trying to replace him. Like that's gonna go on forever. There ain't no respect for the creator that he gonna cut that shit off sooner or later. Same thing with this. They know we finna go, but they think it's gonna be some kind of world, this bullshit, that system that it created, we're gonna still be able to continue it on. But no, when we leave, you're gonna shut it down. We done seen him do it over and over again. The Egyptians got a hard lesson on that. You know, that's like I said, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You ain't respecting the Most High, the Creator. You know, He brings judgment on a place. You ain't trying to. You're not looking at the judgment and say, "Well, we don't need to do this no more." No, you trying to bring it back and pick back up where it left off at. You gonna sit back on the way he be. You know, he's dangerous as hell. So I don't want him to see me. I just let him do what he gonna do. When he leaves, I'm gonna come right back and pick back up and try to start back where he did before. But like I said, that's disrespect. Like even what he's doing with, like I said, when you understand the priests and Levites and the men of Israel and what he done with them, why he made them, and to be doing what you're doing to them now, that's disrespect. There ain't no replacement for them. Like I said, he tells you they wonderfully made. Ain't no replacement. That's the order that he got in place. Okay? So with that being said, if nobody have no comments, you know, we're gonna close it out. I see everybody this evening with evening Shabbat class. Close out the Shabbat.
Thank you.
Shalom.
Shalom. Thank you.
Shalom.